What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. We got this. Lonzo Ball deserved to be the NBA's draft's #1 pick. So we're gonna react to this, man. Like and subscribe. Let's get it.
And today we're talking about the man Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo,
honestly,
Lonzo.
is just special. I mean, already this season he's become like a modern day rock star. So yeah, there's a lot of hype going on right now. Now, is that hype justified? Well, as you may have guessed at this point, that is the top.
He be getting buckets. I ain't even gonna cap. He be getting buckets.
And right before we get started, I just want to say, reminder, I'm doing a giveaway on my Instagram that will end in 2 days. I'm giving away throwback jerseys like this one.
Oh, that shit clean as hell, boy.
I'll buy it for you. All you have to do is go to @MikeKorzemba, follow me, and then the first post there will be the giveaway. You just have to like and comment on that. Now, with all of that out of the way,
nigga, what?
Lonzo Ball.
I'm finna do that shit.
Out of the way right now.
Give me a nice little throwback.
Draft
yeah, he be fucking shit up. Nah, I don't know about that.
6'6" point guard with this kind of basketball IQ, this kind of floor vision, this kind of athleticism, this kind of
he is a beast though.
And this kind of jump shot. Everything about Lonzo is unnatural.
It's
hard to judge a player when you can't directly compare him to a modern.
Is he gonna dunk it?
Because
I want to see him boom it. Cause I didn't see him do some shit. That is true. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that might be a little bit true, slick, because Lonzo do be booming that bitch. Like, no flex, he do be fucking 360 ooping that bitch. Don't get it fucked up.
To take Kevin Garnett because
don't get it fucked up.
Players needed college experience before going.
He definitely be ooping that bitch.
Go on to become a
tall body ass boy.
All-star, NBA MVP, and
tall body ass boy.
These same scouts were afraid to take Dirk Nowitzki.
Dirk's a beast.
Big men were
Dirk's definitely a goat.
Really found a lot
he's one of the goats.
In the league. Now, well, good luck telling Dirk Nowitzki to his face that he's.
If him and Kobe was on the same team, if that ever would have happened, that shit would have been lethal as fuck. Lethal as fuck. Hella fadeaways. All you gonna be saying is fadeaways. Fuck you talking about?
Scouts rank Steph Curry behind several members of
smacking that bitch
because he played the game differently. Steph wasn't tall, he wasn't fast, he didn't have a 40-inch vertical leap. It didn't matter that
he could dunk though.
It didn't matter that he had tremendous individual success because there was no real NBA
smacking that bitch.
Which meant
smacking that bitch
to make safe picks such as drafting Johnny Flynn, a more prototypical NBA.
Smacking that hoe.
I think we can agree in the eyes of scouts.
Yeah, Lonzo's definitely gonna be a beast in the NBA though. Definitely.
Lonzo Ball because his game is somewhat abnormal. His jump shot
is
weird. He's
that's
not
why.
Explosive off the dribble.
But he's still a fucking monster.
He's to me, these few weaknesses are more than made up by the tremendous strengths that
he might be a skinny body ass boy, but he a beast.
Most people have actually began to agree with that statement. In fact, at this point, most people also seem to agree that Lonzo has the floor of a good NBA player and the ceiling of a legitimate NBA superstar, which is great, but the question still does remain. Should Lonzo Ball be the top pick in this
smacking that old dagger?
Because even though scouts have admitted that Lonzo Ball has tremendous potential, they've also consistently put Markelle Fultz ahead of Lonzo. Now, before we go
I don't know.
I think Markelle Fultz is awesome. I think he has star potential. Yeah. With that said, one of the biggest points made in the case for
Markelle scores more.
Absolutely monster stats this season.
He scores more.
At those numbers, I have to agree that Markelle has had a better season statistically than Lonzo. But it's not by the huge margin that some people want you to believe. Lonzo's finished the season with more assists, rebounds, and steals than Markelle, and he's also shot almost 70%.
He's a true point guard.
Yes, you can say Markelle's assists and shooting percentages are down because Washington is just a tad.
Smacking that bitch.
You can also say that Lonzo's stats across the board are down because
Lonzo be getting blocks and shit too, and steals.
Is a much better team. So for the stats, again, slight edge for Markelle, but they're not that big of a deal for me. They're not as big a deal as the most important stat in all of
Lonzo's definitely a motherfucker.
That category, well, it's not even close. And before we get
to
the argument for Markelle here that Lonzo
there's no discussion about that. He's a beast.
A man who has recently been crucified by the national media. I'm talking, of course, about Lonzo's dad, LeVar, who, when asked about Lonzo's
Mr. LeVar,
#1 draft pick, said this.
Dunking that
in the
bitch.
draft that can make everyone around him better. As you can see that with UCLA. Why shouldn't he be #1? He's earned it. Nobody else is playing like him. Nobody else is doing what he's doing. He's selling out arenas. He's making all his players better. Why wouldn't he be #1? How do you start your franchise without that guy? And as for that first point, well, I gotta say, Lonzo's dad is
smacking that bitch.
Because at his core, Lonzo
he is a beast.
Is a winner. All you really need to know is that last year the Bruins
UCLA, I chose them to win it all, but probably not gonna happen. They got the best player in NCAA, but they don't have the best team in NCAA. It's a lot of good talent
UCLA is currently
in the tournament. You know what I mean?
#1
I think they got kicked out. I'm not sure.
And Steve Alford is feeling very comfortable. So yeah, this season Lonzo has a better team than Markelle. There's no denying that. Especially when you factor in the addition.
He be smacking that.
Just remember, before
what the hell?
Lonzo Ball got to UCLA, they were just as bad as the Washington Huskies are.
Smacking
I'm
that.
emphasizing this as much as possible because you need to know
Yeah.
the presence of Lonzo Ball
It was a big difference making.
transforms a team's entire culture. In just 1 year, Lonzo made a below-average basketball team into that of
Look
a
good.
championship contender with the
Look
#1
good.
offense in
Like,
all of college basketball. This has surprised a lot of people,
crazy.
but it's been absolutely
His beast,
no surprise
yeah.
to Lonzo or his dad. Because throughout Lonzo's
He make him better because he passed the ball so much.
Constantly filling out pickup games and summer league tournament rosters with bad players to play with Lonzo.
And whooping their ass.
Everybody wins with good players, but if you win with these guys, you'll win with anybody. And
Yeah.
that about sums up
Smacking that bitch.
you really need to know about Lonzo.
And the crazy thing is, if he ended up going to the Lakers, that would be kind of crazy because Paul George supposed to be going to the Lakers. All of them, that shit crazy. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I want to see him go to the East though, so the East could get better. Because it's always a cakewalk for LeBron. Always a cakewalk.
And the reason he's able to lead his team to wins is also the reason
Smacking
he's
it.
established himself as such an elite prospect. When it comes down to it, no other top prospect, not even Markelle Fultz, can match Lonzo Ball's
Smack that bitch.
G. When you watch Lonzo play, you can tell that he was born to become a basketball star. He sees plays develop seconds before the average player. He anticipates opponents' moves on defense before they themselves know what they're going to do. Plus, he's the most unselfish top draft prospect.
Yeah, he be ooping that bitch.
He always makes the right pass to his teammates. He
Dagger.
always keeps everyone on the court involved in the offense. He's the definition of a floor general. So it's no surprise that these
what the hell?
skills have
He should be a commentator, bro.
conversation of top draft prospects for the
This
last
nigga should be a
years. And
commentator.
now that we're at the NCAA tournament, March Madness, the one time of the year where
Dunk
all
that.
eyes will be
Oh,
on
man, you
college
supposed to dunk
basketball
that.
players. Well, the ability to win games might just win Lonzo the top pick in this year's NBA
Dagger.
draft. Because the thing is, no matter what scouts and GMs want to tell you, a player's performance in the NCAA tournament actually matters a lot. We've seen guys like Kemba Walker and Gordon Hayward make huge runs in March Madness and then go on to drastically improve their draft stock. But even if Lonzo doesn't win any games this tournament, even if he set out the entire tournament, I'd still pick him with the #1 pick in the draft. I'd still pick the guy who has a genius basketball.
You still gotta play, man.
Right now,
You gotta play against the best. That's the only way to know how good you really are. You gotta play against the best. Because that's how it's gonna be in the NBA. You gotta play the best.
Well, that remains to be seen. The Bruins have an incredibly tough road to fight through in this year's tournament. If they reach the Sweet 16, they might have to play a loaded Kentucky Wildcats team. If they beat Kentucky, well, then they'll probably have to face off against a just as loaded veteran North Carolina team. The road to the Final Four is not going to be easy.
Hell
But
no.
as we've already learned, Lonzo wouldn't
If he gets them a championship, bro.
his whole life to find the odds.
If
Playing
he
with
gets
less
them a
talented
championship,
and finding ways to win
bro.
anyway. Now, with all eyes on
That would be crazy as hell,
put up
bro.
or shut up. If Lonzo can put up some monster performances, some games that turn heads.
So when the next
and
game, though?
all-around dominance we've seen flashes of this season, well, that's going to leave a very lasting image in the minds of NBA scouts everywhere. Because
When's the
we've
next
seen how
game,
these
though?
guys' careers usually end up. They're the Larry Birds.
That shit unorthodox as fuck, bro. Like, what the hell?
Players with elite elite basketball IQs not only lead their team to wins, they
like how the
also are
fuck,
able to play
like how the fuck is he shooting that bitch?
time
What the
in
fuck?
NBA
What the hell?
because they're able to adjust their games when their athleticism begins to fade. So when you
Smacking that bitch, he got everybody doing that shit.
Basketball smarts with his physical gifts.
Take off.
Come on, the guy is a 6'6" point guard who's fast and has a near 40-inch vertical. Well, when you combine these two things, you get almost the perfect formula for the perfect NBA draft prospect.
I didn't even notice he was 6'6" or whatever.
But don't worry because Lonzo.
Yeah, he's different. 6'6" nigga. Yeah, he's a motherfucker.
Just a little kid. Because
Definitely.
from as early as he can remember,
Definitely.
practicing basketball hasn't been work for him. Instead, it's been fun because he's not really practicing the sport of basketball. He's more working at his passion. He has the drive to become one of the best players in the NBA, and he's had that drive for as long as anyone can remember. When he was just 5 years old, he was already doing dips and pull-ups to get stronger. By the age of 12, he could be found running up and down a mile-long hill in his hometown to improve his stamina. And from the moment he was old enough to shoot a basketball,
I never knew that.
He spent countless hours a day
That's
working on
facts.
his ball handling and shooting. As his dad puts it, a lot of people be like, you push him to the limit. No, I got him to the limit. If I have to push you, then this ain't for you. Lonzo doesn't need to be pushed to practice his craft. In fact, he wouldn't feel right if he wasn't working as hard as he could to get better every day. So when it all comes down to it, I'm sure scouts are going to spend the next few months arguing about Lonzo's jump shot, his strength, his lack of a mid-range game. They're going to spend a lot of time worrying about things that in the
they're not going to worry about it, bro.
at all. Because sure, Lonzo Ball
they're not going to worry about it, believe me.
Right now.
They see a superstar.
But if any of those
they see a superstar.
Be a real problem, well, I think Lonzo will be able to figure out a way to get rid of them. He has the
they see a superstar.
Basketball IQ to dramatically improve.
He need to go to the Clippers.
As for now, like I said,
he go to the Clippers, they'd be hell. They'd be hell.
Every level he's ever played at, which is the #1 reason I would pick Lonzo with the first pick in the draft. When it comes down to it, the only real goal in basketball is to win, and Lonzo Ball has proven that he wins games time and time again. For me, that's enough. Also, the fact that he's a 6'6" freak of a point guard doesn't really hurt either. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Even if you don't agree with me, I still hope you enjoyed it. I hope you subscribe if you're new. I make basketball content like this. I do NBA what-ifs. I do NBA conspiracies. I just do a whole lot here. Would love to have you. And if you want to see more of Lonzo Ball, well, I have the perfect video for you on the second channel. Second channel, for some reason, is over there. But yeah.
Alright, bet it up. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit that notification button. Reaction videos every day. I'm out.